Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the New York Mets taking on the New York Yankees. Book Shambi alongside Chris Singleton. And Chris, we've got an opportunity to watch one of the true superstars of the sport. Lou Gehrig, always exciting to see him in action. And it seems like he consistently finds a way to impact the game.
Yeah, Boog, it's offensively at the plate, defensively when he's on the bases. And this guy's just a heads-up player, but he's got so much talent, and he makes the most of that. I believe it starts with his preparation because you never see him give away an at-bat.
Just about set to go now. And on the mound in this one, Ruffing.
Well, he tried to make it through the fifth inning last time out, but the pitch count just got too high. He ended up taking the loss. That's one of those you just have to shake it off, come back out today, and try to throw a gem.
All right, ready to get Reyes.
Jose.
The pitch.
Reyes.
That misses, and that's how this game gets started.
First pitch, 7:06.
And the pitch. And he bunts, but that's a foul ball. And he deals. And it is 2-1. And the right-hander deals. Fouls one off. 2-2. Here comes a pitch. That's off the mark. 3-2 now. Kicks and deals. And that's ball 4.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
So here's Murphy now. Good contact guy, good defender. And that's in there for strike 1. Reyes gets his lead at first with nobody out. The next pitch misses, and that's ball 1.
Good speed on the base paths. He handles the bat very well. I wouldn't be surprised if the skipper puts on some type of hit and run or run and hit.
Next offering misses, and it's 2-1. Left-hand hitter waits. Is there a little wrinkle to that? I think there was.
Yeah. A little slider action.
Swing and a miss. 3-2 now.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Payoff pitch. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
Now the catcher up to hit. Mike Piazza had the day off yesterday. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
The 0-1. Ball 1 there.
So important for him to control the heart rate right now. He's got to go through the heart of this lineup.
And here it comes. Now one missed. Ruffing, one of the best strikeout pitchers in the game, and that certainly is a benefit to him when he's in a spot like this. Next pitch misses. 3-1 now.
Yeah, if you're going to be in the game in high leverage situations, you've got to be able to get the swing and miss and put hitters away.
Three one now. Here's a strike. No outs, runners at first and second. The pitch. And a foul ball. He stays alive.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
3-2 now. And that one fouled off.
Pitcher having a pretty tough time getting that swing and miss. Third foul ball in a row.
The kick, the 3-2. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Grinding AB right here, about to see pitch number 10. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. One out.
Well, he should get some fist bumps when he gets back into the dugout, because even though he strikes out, he saw a lot of pitches and he battled, and this is a long haul where you're trying to get that pitch count up as early as possible. So gave the guys behind him an opportunity to see what's working for this pitcher or not. But I tell you what, it's a nice job right there.
And now here is Darryl Strawberry in there for strike one.
Well, they're really running up the pitch count in this first inning. Lots of confidence from this team that is perhaps the hottest in baseball right now.
Left-hand batter waits.
I mean, that's perfect location right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
Next pitch way upstairs.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
And a pitch. Foul ball there. And that one is lifted in the air. Mantle settles underneath it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. That's out number 2. Here's the Mets lineup now. Okay, down towards the bottom of the lineup, hitting 8th here, Keith Hernandez.
And Boog, he's a fun at bat to watch. I mean, definitely a threat whenever he's got that bat in his hands. But for me, it's all about the mechanics. They're so sound. And when he gets his foot down on time and starts his swing, so much consistency, that bat stays in the zone for a long time, and he squares up the baseball a lot.
Slapped foul. 2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. Next one misses. 1 ball, 1 strike.
That's where you want it. It's a good miss.
Here's a 1-1. This to third. Gathers and throws to first. That's out number 3. Mets 0, Yankees coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Bottom of the first, on the hill and coming off a great start, number 16.
Yeah, last time out went 8 solid innings, came away with a no decision, and you know his teammates are looking to try to get him that win today. All he's got to do is perform the way he did last time. Should be a go.
Bottom of the first. Here's the shortstop at the play, Derek Jeter.
For the Yankees, the shortstop, Derek Jeter.
And the pitch. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. The pitch. Swing and a base hit.
Batting second.
And stepping in for the Yankees, Mickey Mantle. Pickoff move to first. Jeter dives back in safely. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And another ball. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. That one drifts inside.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Righty to the plate. That's in there. Full count now. Runner at first with no outs here. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
And now Babe Ruth. First pitch just misses. Jeter over at second. Mantle at first with no outs. The next offering misses, and the count is 2-0. And a pitch. That misses, and it's 3-0.
Get ready for some action here. Good RBI guy at the plate, runners in scoring position, and a hitter's count.
Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Right, makes the play, and there's one away. And time now to check out the New York Yankees lineup. Of course, one of the best players in the game today, Roger Mack.
Yeah, he's got a hit in 10 straight games, Boog. I mean, clearly swinging the bat well right now and carrying that momentum from game to game, just being real consistent at the plate. Look for him to have some good at-bats here today.
Now here's the Yankees cleanup hitter, Lou Gehrig. Singing, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
0-1. Swings through that one.
Gosh, a little late on that breaking ball. I don't think he recognized it out of the hand. Just a little tardy. Gonna have to regroup here. Goes without saying, one of the biggest legends of the game here in Gehrig. Probably the greatest first baseman of all time.
And a ball and 2 strikes. Out towards right center field. Strawberry on the move. Can't get there, and now maybe extra bases. Throw cut off, now to the plate. Across is the runner from first. It's 2-0.
Well, he wasn't afraid to hit with 2 strikes. I think he choked up a little bit, maybe spread out, but he got the job done right there.
One out, runner at second. Here is Aaron Judge.
Batting 5th, the left fielder, Aaron.
Swings through that one. 0-1. In 1929, Gehrig slashed 300, 431, 584. Not too bad, right? Well, that was maybe the worst season of his career. Tells you about what kind of player he was. Righty delivers. Strike 2.
And Gehrig only drove in 125 runs in that subpar 1929 season. This guy was an RBI machine. He held the record for career grand slams as well for 75 years.
Fires over to Hernandez. Judge out on the play.
Batting 6th, the right fielder, Roger Mack.
Roger Mack stepping in now for the Yankees. Mack, a very strong candidate for Rookie of the Year. He's been a real story, one of the best young players in the majors this season. In the air, left field. Staub has this one sized up. Makes the catch, inning over. Second inning coming up in the Bronx. It's the Yankees 2 and the Mets nothing. Back here at the ballpark, here's the third baseman, David Wright.
Leading off for the Mets, the third baseman, David Wright.
The wind of the pitch. And there's a foul ball.
He needs a quick 1-2-3 this time around. Last inning, threw a lot of pitches.
Next pitch is downstairs. Darryl Parker assigned to umpiring duty behind home plate.
And Boog, with DP, it's sort of a coin flip on those borderline corner pitches. Doesn't really favor one side of the plate more than the other. Sometimes you'll get a little extra the plate, and sometimes you won't. It does seem like he evens it out over the course of a game, though.
In plenty of time to first. One up, one down. Singy, what kind of strike zone is most frustrating for hitters?
I'd say off the plate, away, and down. And why? Those are the toughest locations to hit the baseball.
And the batter now, Howard Johnson. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all 4 guys, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
One down, base is empty. That misses the zone. 3 balls and a strike. And a big swing and a miss. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. So digging in, Keith Hernandez.
The first baseman, number 17, Keith Hernandez.
In there, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
Now 1-1. 2 down, nobody on. On the ground, right side, sneaks through, base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Wilson up now for the Mets. And that's in there for strike 1. Hernandez off of first with 2 away. Next pitch inside, and the count is 1-1. And the righty deals. And that one a little bit high.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Next offering misses. And the count is 3-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Kicks and fires. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Not what he wanted to do there, Boog. That keeps this inning alive and gives this offense a good chance to cut into their deficit.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Jose Reyes. His home and away splits there. First offering misses the mark. First and second, 2 down. Next offering is fouled back. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that'll do it. 2 left for the Mets. And they're down 2-0.
Everybody wanna go different ways. Everybody wanna have different tastes.
And welcome back. Stepping in, Thurman Munson. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. Yeah, the right-hander back to work. And first offering is fouled off.
When you got a catcher like this guy with a big arm like that behind the plate, it really shuts down the running game.
The pitch. Just missed.
Well, I'll say this as a former position player and base stealer. When you come into a game and you've got a guy like this behind the dish with a big arm, you really have to change your approach. Can't try to steal because you'll get thrown out. Maybe get a little bigger lead, be aggressive on the secondary. But this type of guy shuts the running game down.
The pitch. Rips that one center field. That's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Now batting Robinson Cano. Pitch misses inside. Ball 1. Next offering is in for a strike. Nobody out. Runner at first. Right-hander kicks, deals. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And that's the first out.
You hear people talk about letting the ball travel so often in terms of a hitting approach, and that's a great example why right there. If he's willing to let that curveball get a little deeper into the zone before he commits, he's way more likely to recognize that it's making a beeline for the dirt. On the other side, still a nice 2-strike pitch, though.
And now Greg Nettles. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Kicks and deals. There's a strike. The pitch. And that misses off the outside edge.
Good miss with that changeup away. He needs a ball on the ground for a double play, minimize the potential threat right here. On the hitter's side, nice job of laying off that pitch.
Squirts away a little bit. Tag, safe at second. And good hustle to move up. That's a wild pitch. Runner at second here, one gone. The other way. Stop. Makes the play. And there are 2 down.
The batter, number 2, shortstop.
So the lineup flips over. And now Derek Jeter.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
That one's in there, 0-1.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in with a quality at bat, drive in that run. You may not have another guy in scoring position the rest of this ball game.
Next pitch is outside. 2 outs. Tosses across to first. That is the inning. 1 left for the Yankees. They're up 2-0. Top half of the 3rd inning. Here's the second baseman, Daniel Murphy. The MO for him is contact. A guy who's going to deliver average, not a ton of power. He's looking to hit a line drive somewhere.
Well, that's why it's a team. And when you look at a lineup, he's a great 2-hole hitter or a guy that you could put at the bottom to help turn that lineup over to have some momentum for your top hitters coming up to the plate.
And a foul ball. The wind and the pitch. Right side. Mack moving under it. Makes the catch. And there's one away.
The batter, the catcher, Mike Piazza.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. Mike Piazza.
When he steps into the batter's box, the comfort level looks so high. It doesn't matter what kind of delivery that pitcher has, what kind of velocity, what kind of secondary stuff. He is so settled in there. He owns the home plate area.
Next offering upstairs.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
The 2-0 is in for a strike. And there's a strike on the outside corner. Two now. Swing and a pop-up. Cano under it. Puts it away for the out.
That hanging breaking ball looks so juicy to the hitter, and nothing more frustrating when you miss that pitch and you pop out. He's going to have to think about that till his next at bat.
Now here is Darryl. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. In there, and it's 0-1. Next offering is fouled back. The 0-2. Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone.
Off the bat, it looked like it had plenty of distance, but there was just no telling if it was going to stay fair. I mean, he really hooked that thing down the right field line, but good thing that big pole was there to let us know. Could have very easily just been a long strike if he hit it out front any more than he did.
Stop. In the box now. No balls and a strike. And he deals. Swing and a miss as that one was high.
Spin rate's outstanding on that high fastball. Really tough to hit.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that. But not before they answer back with a solo home run. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. Welcome back. Now it's the power speed combo. Mickey Mantle.
Leading off.
This is a true five-tool guy. Not very many of them out there, but when he's on the field, you can't take your eye off of him. The right-hander back to work. And there's a rocket into the outfield. And it bangs up against the wall. And that's a leadoff double.
Drove that ball nicely, put a great swing on it, and it jumped off his bat. Kind of put it all together there, and he's rewarded with the double.
Babe Ruth, the next to hit. He's 0 for 1. Next pitch is popped up. Right makes the grab. One down.
The first baseman, number 4, Lou Gehrig.
Lou Gehrig getting ready to hit. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. And Gehrig hit cleanup for that famed Murderers Row lineup as the Yankees were rolling off one World Series title after another. The 1-0. And he flips a breaking ball in there or a changeup.
Either one. Something off speed. good arm action on it, whatever it was.
Next pitch misses, and that's ball 2.
Gehrig hit behind Babe Ruth in those Murderers Row days. They both have tons of power, but their home runs had much different trajectories.
The 2-1. There's the strike.
While Ruth hit these high towering fly balls out of the park, Gehrig just crushes line drives into the stands. I mean, he hit absolute bullets.
Mantle over at second, 1 down. The punch out there, and now 2 gone.
Well, Boog, it becomes pretty difficult as a teammate when a guy's struggling like this. You don't know if you want to go up and tell him to keep swinging it or if you want to give him his space, what exactly he needs. But right now, it's clearly a struggle for him, and you're just hoping that somehow, some way it'll click and he can get out of this as quickly as possible.
Aaron Judge at the plate. He's 0 for 1. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Now the 0-1.
That counts 1-1.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2. Got him. Down on strikes, and he knew it. The Yanks lead 1, but they still lead it 2-1. Back here at the ballpark, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, David Wright.
The third baseman, David Wright.
Ruffing back to work. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-1.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
I'd say that stayed in the tunnel for a long time. No chance of even fouling it off.
Puts it in the air out towards left center. That's down. One hops off the wall. Into second base. The tying run is on with a leadoff double.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Now here is Howard Johnson, a guy who makes an impact not just at the plate but also in the field. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And a foul ball. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away. Keith Hernandez up now for the Mets. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Runner leads away at second. In the air out towards right center. Mantle under it. Pulls it down, and there's two gone.
The batter, number 1.
Wilson up now for the Mets. So RBI spot, but Chris, this is a guy that is not really swinging the bat all that well here.
In this situation, you have a real good opportunity to get swings and misses and record a strikeout. I think you attack him in this spot.
Hard hit left side, and it goes just foul. Man on second, 2 down. And it's 1-1. At the belt and fires. That one off the bad part of the bat, just a lazy fly ball. And Aaron makes a nice grab out there. Mets strand one. They're down 2-1. Bottom 4, digging in, Roger Mack.
Leading off for the Yankees, the right fielder, Roger Mack.
The pitch. 0-1.
I think he was sitting off speed right there because he just let the fastball go by.
And here it comes.
1-1.
Looked like it was a little bit up. Just missed. And there's ball 4.
You know, Boog, it's been said these guys are savages in the box. You can see it right there with such tight plate discipline.
Here's the catcher, Thurman Munson. He is at the top of the game in terms of defense at the catching spot. And that's in there for strike 1.
It's so impressive because these guys have to do so much study and preparation for their pitchers, for opposing hitters, and really their #1 job is to guide that staff through a ball game. And so when you also can turn it up offensively and be a force there, that is a win-win, every manager's dream.
And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss. Next one misses, and the count's even at 2. And a pitch. That one misses, and it's a full count.
So here we go. Base runner at first, could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag to get in scoring position, even if it's a swing and miss at the plate. Yeah, that's a tough pitch to stay on. You don't want to get beat inside, and as you see that pitch continue to run away from you, by the time it's in the catcher's mitt, you think it's a ball off the plate away.
And stepping in for the Yankees, Robinson Cano struck out swinging his first time. In there for strike one. And a pitch. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Mack leads off first with one away. Up the middle, into the outfield, base hit. The throw in, and he's safe. So it's first and third with one down. Now it's going to be Greg Nettles. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. And that one gets away at the plate. And now a single might score two.
Well, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
The next pitch misses. Now 2-0.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
The next offering misses. 3 balls, no strikes. Here comes a pitch. And he blows that one by him at 100.
3-0 hack right there. Say, man, I'm going to go for it.
And now a full count.
3-2.
One down, runners at second and third. Swing and a pop up in foul ground. And that is foul. And a pitch. And a swing and a miss. 2 gone now.
Well, when you commit to throwing an inside fastball to your glove side across the strike zone, especially with 2 strikes, if you're going to miss, you want to miss off the plate in. You do not want to leave it out over the heart of the plate. So that was excellent execution on that pitch. Really tied him up, and he couldn't get a piece at all.
Now it's the shortstop, Derek Jeter. Singled and scored back in the first. He's 1 for 2. And a foul ball. Next offering is in for a strike.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes, even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger.
That's strike 3 and the third out. So we take a break. Yanks strand a pair. They lead it 2-1. Ready now for the 5th inning. Here's the Mets leadoff man, Jose Reyes. Feels like it's less common today that you see a guy like this. The speed component, the contact component, but lack of power. They say it went.
He just has to understand that his skill set is unique, and he's very valuable for any ball club. If he does that, he'll play a long time in this league.
Left-hand batter waits. Just missed. The wind of the pitch. Swing and a ball popped up. And that'll get down for a hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
At the plate, Daniel Murphy. In the dirt, but kept close. And the runner stays where he is. And a pitch. There's a strike. Way high with that one. 2-1. Righty delivers. Good eye right there. Kicks and fires. 3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
Gosh, another walk in this one. Man, he is having some real issues with control.
Now batting, the catcher.
First and second, no outs. Mike Piazza up now for the Mets.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
First offering misses badly for ball one.
You know, Boog, if you're that base runner at second base, you want to be quiet out there. Not bouncing around, not distracting your teammate, the hitter. Make sure that he can clearly focus on that pitcher and that release point.
And the 1-0. And misses inside.
Got to be real careful here. 2-0. He's hunting for his pitch.
Righty to the plate. Now fly ball to right center. Mack makes the grab. Runner tags up for third. Not in time. He's safe.
The right fielder, number 18.
2 on, 1 out. And here is Darryl Strawberry. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. That one's in there, 0-1. Reyes at third. Murphy at first. One gone. Next offering misses. 1-1.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
2 on, 1 out. And fouled off. Got him looking. Huge strikeout there.
Well, they were pretty much giving it to him right there. Playing the infield back. All you're looking for on offense is a simple ground ball. You got a tie ball game. Not sure what he was thinking up there. Strikeout looking is the last thing you want to see. Now you got to hope the next guy can pick you up and come through with a big 2-out hit.
Rusty Staub up now for the Mets. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Corners are occupied with 2 down. Soft contact in the air, and it drops in. In to score is the runner from third. It's 2-2.
His confidence level is so high. Really nice job of coming through in a big spot. That ball right there landed in what they call the no man's land, meaning it's not really a spot on the field where you can expect anyone to get to it easily. I mean, it's a tough play going back for the shortstop, but also for the outfielders trying to come in. They got to go a long way as well.
So first and second with 2 outs. David Wright now at the plate. In there, and it's 0-1. And the righty deals. And now the count is even. The pitch. Upstairs.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
Next offering is downstairs. Line drive. Flashes the leather on the running catch. And that's the 3rd out. And welcome back. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Mickey Mantle.
The center fielder, Mickey.
And the right-hander back to work. And that's in for a strike.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
Kicks and deals. And a good eye there. The 1-1.
Oh, that's low.
Good eye right there.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Rolled over to third. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Save!
Leadoff man aboard on the error, and that puts your pitcher in a little bit of a tough spot right away to start the inning, not where you want to be. So we'll see if he's able to work around it and pick the defense up.
Now up as the Yankees DH, Babe Ruth. And that's in there for strike 1. Drilled in the air, right field, way back there, and that is out of here. He made him pay for that one, and the Yankees have the lead. It's 4-2.
Well, that one won't stay below the radar. That made a lot of noise. Well, I'm not really sure how he kept that fair. When you're out in front on a breaking ball like that, such a good chance that it's going to hook foul, but not this time. He kept the hands moving forward just long enough to sneak it inside that foul pole.
Lou Gehrig digs in now. This guy has turned into a beast.
Counts 1-0.
The 1-0.
Ball upstairs.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
Next pitch in for a strike, 3-1.
Can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Swung on, belted. That one carrying. And it's gone. Home run. His 26th of the year, and they add on. It's 5-2.
Well, he almost robbed the home run right there, and I tell you what, he'd love another crack at it. During batting practice, you always like to work on that, and so close, but that one was just out of his reach.
And here comes the Mets manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Number 16 done for the night, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break. Number 43 into the game. He last pitched 2 days ago.
Well, at this point of the ball game, we're talking about middle innings, and you need a little length out of this arm coming out of the bullpen. We'll see just how many outs he's able to give his skipper.
Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate.
The left fielder, number 99.
And he swings and misses at the initial offering. The pitch. Strike two for Judge. He's really developed into more than just a power hitter. He covers the plate well, shows impressive awareness of the strike zone to boot.
That's critical. Very important. If you want to be one of the best to ever play, it can't be all about hitting home runs. You have to have plate discipline as well.
Judge rips that one way back there. Hauls it in on the warning track.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Tapped in front of the plate. The throw to first, and they got him.
Up next for the Yankees, the catcher, Thurman Munson.
And here's the catcher, Thurman Munson. This guy, one of the best defensive catchers going. You talk about framing, the ability to block, catch, and throw. He is at the top of the game. That one's in there, 0-1. And it's fouled away. Got him looking. And he's down on strikes for the second time today. But the long ball was working in this inning. Not once, but twice. It's 5-2. New inning getting started. So now here's the Mets DH, Howard Johnson.
Designated hitter.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Movement in the Yankees pen. Number 46, the left-hander, up and throwing. Number 17, getting loose as well. Johnson checks his swing, appeal to third, and he held up. And that one pulled foul. The 2-1.
That curveball's been a big pitch for him today. He's been able to get ahead in the count with it. He's also been able to use it to put guys away.
Stays alive.
Starting to get some pretty good timing on that breaking ball, but he's going to have to stay ready for a fastball. Don't want to watch one go right by you.
Hard on the ground to first, and it finds its way through for a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. And next for the Mets, Keith Hernandez. In there for strike one. Left-hand hitter waits. Look out! And it hit him.
Well, it looks like he wanted that slider to finish on the inside part of the plate, not start on the inside and end up hitting the batter. It looked to me like he just tried to do a little too much with that one.
Wilson, the next to hit, takes ball one. He was looking to come up with the shutdown inning, and off to a shaky start. Tying run at the plate. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Here's a 1-1. That one fouled off. And he deals. Got him. Now one gone in the top of the sixth. So up next, Jose Reyes. Chris, his skill set straight out of the mid-80s. Good contact, not much power, and he could run. He always uses the wheels to his advantage.
His biggest challenge in this day and age is to not get caught up in trying to hit home runs because so many people are.
In there, and it's 0-1. Next offering upstairs. And that skips in the dirt. Next one misses, and now 3-1. Johnson, the lead runner at second. Hernandez over at first with one away. Into center and a base hit. Johnson rounds third, headed for the plate. Throw home, not in time. The run scores. 5-3 now.
Well, he gets it done in a big spot to get the run across. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
And here comes the Yankees manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Red Ruffing won't go any further tonight. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher. New pitcher for the Yankees, number 46. And he'll do his best to hang on to this lead. First and second, one out. Now it's the second baseman, Daniel Murphy. Lifted in the air, right center field. Mack sizes this one up, and there's two away.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
Mike Piazza up now for the Mets for the fourth time tonight. First pitch, and he just misses.
You know, he can move the ball around, add and subtract, get some weak contact at times. So you don't worry as much about him in this situation. Very capable of getting a ground ball and get out of this little jam.
Next pitch is inside, and it's 2-1.
This hitter's looking for a fastball, but I'm not sure he's going to get one. Pitcher doesn't have to challenge him. If he feels better about his off-speed secondary stuff, then stay with it.
The next pitch misses, and that's ball 3. Out to short. Throw off line. He's safe, and a nice job there to keep it from getting away.
Well, that's such a routine play. Probably makes that throw accurately 99 out of 100 times, or even better. But that one just got away from him a little bit, and he couldn't stay on the bag at first.
So 2 down, and next will be the cleanup hitter, Darryl Strawberry. He's already homered in this game. First offering misses the mark. Two outs. And there's a strike.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
Next offering is in for a strike. The pitch. And that one missing low. Comes the 2-2. Out towards left center. And he makes the grab. And that is that. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now 5-3.
That's just it. The throw, the shot, the move, the catch, the kick. They make you say, that's just it. Cause you playing it with the best.
Welcome back. Here's the second baseman, Robinson Cano.
Leading off for the Yankees, the second baseman, Robinson Cano.
The pitch. There's a strike.
Well, an at bat can be a little bit of a dance. Strike one here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
At the belt and fires. Swing and a high fly ball down the left field line, but hooking foul. Here's the 0-2. And down on strikes he goes. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
Man, that thing just barely got the zone, so you almost can't blame the guy for laying off. I mean, with the way knuckleballs dart all over the place, realistically, that could have just as easily missed by 4 or 5 inches. It's such a tough pitch to not overcommit to, so sometimes you just hold up and hope it dances out of the zone.
And now it's going to be Greg Nettles. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Good eye in that spot.
Counts 1-1.
The 1-1. On the ground to third. It's off his chest.
Now batting, shortstop, Derek Jeter.
That one's in there, 0-1. Nettles stands at first with one out. This one popped up right side. Murphy makes the catch, 2 away, and he's safe at first.
The center fielder, number 7, Mickey Mantle.
And stepping in for the Yankees, Mickey Mantle. And that's in there for strike 1. The pitch. Bounced up the middle. And that one finds its way through. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
The batter, number 3, designated hitter.
So now the DH spot, Babe Ruth. Can't forget the 2-run shot he launched out of here in the 5th.
Yeah, one of the biggest swings of the game, Boog, as he looks to make even more of an impact in this at-bat right here.
In there for strike 1. Two on, 2 outs. That one pushed to the left and foul. And the 0-2. Well struck right field. And that one's gone. That fires up the home crowd, and they tack on to their lead. It's 8-3. Singing the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. Man, I hated knuckleball. Seems like it's so hard to square him up and hit the ball hard, but this guy had no problem at all. It was like he was born to do this. Really good piece of hitting, just a sound swing, and he stayed within himself.
Number 32 gets the ball now. He's being eased into the game here with the bases empty. So now the Yankees cleanup hitter, Lou Gehrig. He's already homered here in this one.
Lou.
In there, and it's 0-1. Two down, nobody on. Started after it, appeal to third, and he went around, says Ricky Holiday. The wind and the pitch. And now 1-2. And now 2-2. 2-2 now. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that is that. Another look at the long ball for the Yankees. It's now 8-3. Back here at the ballpark, all set for the start of the inning. And the batter now, Rusty Staub.
The left fielder, Rusty Staub.
And here it comes. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. And now the lefty. Pitch misses, and it's 2-0.
2-0 count to a guy with this much pop at the dish. You better expect him to be turning on something. It's going to either get hit hard to the pull side, or the fans better look out in the stands.
He swings and fouls one off. And a pitch. That misses off the outside edge. In the air, out towards left center, and Aaron makes a nice grab out there.
The third baseman, number 5, David Wright.
Now, David Wright. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. The wind of the pitch. And that one clips the corner. And a pitch. And another ball. The wind of the pitch. And downstairs. And a 3-1 on the way. That clips a corner.
Count is 3-2.
This one in the air, right field. Matt makes his way towards it, hauls it in, 2 away.
Now batting, designated hitter, Howard.
And now
Johnson.
Howard Johnson, a switch hitter batting right. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
0-1.
Kicks and fires. That's down and in.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Misses inside. 2 balls and a strike. Out to short. Jeter gloves it over to first, and that'll do it. Mets go down quickly. Can't chip away at an 8-3 deficit.
Stretch.
Bottom of the inning. Now the left fielder, Aaron Judge.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
Judge.
The wind to kick the pitch. There's a strike. Stirring in the bullpen for the Mets, Armando Benitez. The hard-throwing righty is up and loosening. Yo, 1. Now a pop-up on the infield. Hernandez drifts towards it and puts the squeeze on that. And a quick out, number 1.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
And stepping in for the Yankees, Roger Mack.
And still looking for that hit to keep this streak going. And this might be his last shot at it, Boog.
And that's in there for strike 1.
Well, a good first pitch changeup there. In order to be effective, you've got to really sell it. Good arm speed, and it's got to be down in the zone.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole, he's going to have to battle, hope he gets a mistake. One guy that was really great once the count got to 2 strikes, Miguel Cabrera.
Makes the grab, 2 down.
Up next for the Yankees, the catcher, Thurman Munson.
Thurman Munson will hit next. Hit weakly on the ground. Fires over to first. That's the inning. So the Yanks go in order, but they lead at 8-3. And welcome back. Now at the plate, it's amazing we get a chance to talk to a lot of opposing managers. This guy scares managers on the other team as much as anyone.
And he gets to fly beneath the radar with the other more recognizable names in this lineup.
Here comes a pitch. Fouled off. He was late. Left-hand batter waits. And a foul ball. He stays alive. And that one fouled off. And a pitch. Stays alive. Kicks and deals. Going to count 1-2.
No, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not. He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
And next for the Mets, Wilson. Swings through that one. 0-1. The pitch. And he chases that one. That's his second strikeout.
Just blown away in that at bat. 3 fastballs, all strikes. He wasn't even able to foul one off. There's not much you can take away from an at bat like that as a hitter, other than maybe there's something wrong with your eyes. Got to have better timing on the fastball next time.
Here's the Mets leadoff man, Jose Reyes. That one's in there. 0-1. And strike 2.
He's been great in this one. Eye-hand coordination just failed him a little bit right there.
The 0-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. The pitch. Foul ball. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Grabs it on the run. And that's the inning. And the Mets go down 1-2-3. Can't chip away at an 8-3 deficit.
If we ain't talking money, we ain't talking. It's the game.
Ready for the bottom of the 8th. And stepping in for the Yankees, Robinson Cano.
For the Yankees, the second baseman, Robinson Cano.
And he deals. On the ground, out to short. Fires over to Hernandez. One gone to the bottom of the 8th.
Deceptive slider right there. Stayed in the tunnel a long time. Got that hitter out front, rolled over it, put it on the ground.
Greg Nettles.
Really good piece of hitting last time, going to the opposite field.
Pitch misses inside. 1-0. Movement in the bullpen. Number 47, the young lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. Pulls that one foul. Ball to strike. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Tapped on the ground softly to short. Reyes collects, throws across the diamond, and a couple of quick outs.
Good late bite on that slider. Got the hitter out in front, rolled over on it. Exactly what it was supposed to do.
Next to hit, Derek Jeter. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. That one pushed foul.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
Comes up empty on the swing, 0-2 now. Turned on, but foul wide of third. The pitch. Stays alive. The pitch. And there's a ball. And now it's 1-2.
That's ball 2. 2-2 now.
Slow roller to first, and foul ball. And a foul ball, he stays alive.
5 foul balls in this at bat so far, and these guys are going head to head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet.
Next pitch inside, and it's 3-2.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Boom, do you think you could draw a walk in the bigs if we gave you enough at-bats?
Oh, that's a good question. I think that if they gave the pitcher a false scouting report on me, yes, I think I could draw a walk. Mantle in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Pickoff throw. Jeter back in on a dive. Oh, and 1 now. There's a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Got him. Inning over. 1 left for the Yankees, but they lead at 8-3. Welcome back. Now the number 2 hitter, Daniel Murphy.
Leading off for the Mets, the second baseman, Daniel Murphy.
And here it comes. swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. One up, one down.
Now batting, catcher, Mike Piazza.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. Mike Piazza. He might just be the best hitting catcher in the game today.
Well, Boog, he's so valuable, does a good job behind the plate, but offensively, he's a middle-of-the-order type of bat, especially when you talk about catchers, and their #1 job is to handle the pitching staff and prevent runs. This guy is able to add runs by producing them.
And now it's even up.
Looking to get something going, this is the guy you want at the plate. He's been great for this team. He is a professional hitter.
Sliced hard but foul. And now the lefty. That one missed. 2-2. And now it's filled up. And here's a 3-2. Out there to center. It falls in, and that's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single. Throw to second, not in time. He's there easily.
Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the entire swing and just launched that one into center.
In the air, left field. Judge is there. Puts the squeeze on that one. And there's 2 away.
The left fielder, number 23, Rusty.
Mets down to their final out. Rusty Staub up now for the Mets. He's a guy, Chris, whose highlights include some of the best throws from the outfield that you will ever see. Definitely one of the best arms in the sport. First offering, and it just misses.
Yeah, the infielders and the catcher can never give up on a play, because if this guy thinks he has a chance, he's going to throw it from the warning track if he has to.
Next one is off the plate. Ball 2. That's in there. That one to first. Steps on the bag himself. Ball game.
The ball for his first career save deserves to be on display at his house. I mean, it's kind of like when a restaurant frames its first dollar bill somewhere on a wall. You just can't forget your first save.
8-3 the final in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
Final line score tonight. First for the victorious Yankees, 8 runs, 10 hits, 1 error. They left 6 men on base.